Hello ladies and gentlemen, MarauderEX here, back with more Let's Play Shining Force 3 Scenario 3, and we've got some items to use, and I'll get into all sorts of stuff here in a second. So, we've got a power wine and a lucky cookie. The power wine we're going to use on Kate, because her attack is at 95 with an orichalcum weapon. It's a little behind, because she's not going to be using an attack boosting accessory like an Apollo pin or a power ring or attack ring or something like that. So she's always going to have that 5-point disadvantage over all of my other frontliners. Now granted, she doesn't really need to be a frontliner because she has an attack range of 3, but I want to have her breach 100 attack, and the only way that that would have been possible without the power one is through a couple of level ups. So we wanted to be careful about that. Not careful, we wanted just to be mindful of that. The lucky cookie, now there's a lot of people we can use this on. The person I'm actually going to use this on seems kind of silly. There's a couple of people, like I could use it on Kate to bring her up to 7 luck, and then I could try to make the Artemis pin for her to raise her up to 9. People with 5 luck are going to be the only ones it's beneficial to. If you use it on someone with 6 luck, it's going to take them up to 8, and then you're wasting a luck. You can't get a luck higher than 9. So even if you do get one of the Apollo Artemis items, it's only going to be useful for +1 luck. So, and then the people with 4 luck, it'll help out, but not as much, because there's no way they're going to ever hit the cap. I'm actually going to be using it on someone with 4 luck. Cyclops has 4 luck, but his attack is 105, and he's been kind of a beast, so I don't need to worry about him having too much higher of a luck. Proton, I could do that and max out his luck. Jubei has a luck of 4. He's actually the person that I was thinking about doing it, because he's kind of weak, but again, it goes back to the can you max out someone's luck, and I can max out Protons. So yeah, we're gonna use it on Proton, plus I love Proton. So Proton now is unaffected by status effects, and since Proton will probably be in my force for the rest of the game, and even my premium disc force, it's a good likelihood. So with that, we're gonna go ahead and leave the town. Jubei will be fine without the added luck. He will. He will manage. I'm sure of it. The Synbios army left before us, but they haven't arrived in Dormant, so we either got ahead of them or they've been delayed. The key is they have been delayed. Remember, there are 2 other groups of Rainbloods traveling around. Speaking of Rainbloods, they make their presence known. So, we have Queen and Rook. I'm kind of surprised Queen is here. I would have expected to fight King and Queen together, because traditionally they are 2 of the stronger pieces on the chessboard, but you know. Well, the Queen is the strongest piece on the chessboard. So, Rook is kind of pissed off because they haven't heard from Pawn and Bishop, and that's because we killed them. And we explained to them that we went to Ark Hill, which is why we were delayed. King is searching along the river for... Well, you know, you found us first. And it seems that they have been... Synbios was beaten by the Rainbloods. Captured, to be exact. Okay. He is in critical condition, and his army is worried about him too. I kind of wonder how they were able to beat Synbios. Synbios would have put up a ridiculous fight. And Benetrim now is a little worried, because, you know, Benetrim kind of like a, you know, a nephew to... Or, Synbios is kind of like a nephew to Benetrim, so... And Rook is wanting to go rogue and beat us for defeating his comrades. Yeah, he's kind of lost his mind because of the death of his comrades. So he's in a fun place right now. So now we get to spar against 2 more of the Rainbloods. He must, yeah, so we have to get to the cave. So this fight is very, very complicated. Because we have, well, it's not very complicated, but it is about as complicated as most of the other fights we've dealt with. We have ruins. We have the ruin map on 1000. Yeah. So we've got the ruin map for this ruins. We've got 2 boss characters, which I'll explore them in a second, and a bunch of bad guys. We've got gargoyles. We have bloody knights. Skull warriors. We've got liches with Tornado 4 and Heal 3. And we have Earth Dragons. Those are all of the peons that we get to deal with. The big nasties. Rook, HP of 360, movement of 6, attack of 86, defense of 57, agility of 29, luck of 9, with a giant axe. And then we also have Queen, who has attack of 84, defense of 57, agility of 34, luck of 9, movement of 6, 280 HP and 90 MP with Blaze 3. And she's carrying a Saint Mace. Why the Queen is carrying a mace? Their weapon choices make no sense for their classes. All I'm gonna say. Alright, so we want to kill everything around us as quickly as possible, so that we can get to the ruins and not have to worry about getting ganged up on while we're outside of the ruins. And these ruins are actually very complicated, so we'll be dealing with those as well in our own due time. I'm probably not even going to try to attempt them in this episode. I'll be dealing with them next episode, so that I can focus this episode on killing everything around them. And Gracia as an innovator is considerably stronger. We're gonna throw a blessing his way. Because it's 5 MP, it's a little more MP efficient as an attack than Inferno. And it's doing a fair bit of damage. And it levels Gracie up for the kill. So, not too bad on that. Granted, the Skull Warrior was really the least of my concerns because he was asleep. But my force has really good movement on the grassland for the first turn, so I'm going to take advantage of everyone's good movement ratings until they hit those trees. And the gargoyles won't come at me head on, which is kind of disappointing. I was really hoping for them to be able just to come forward and have me smack them all with my ranged units or an AoE, something along those lines. Hi, Rowan. Cats are not as interested in this headset as the last one, even though there's a thing dangling in front of my face. That's actually one thing I haven't talked about. The sound quality for this episode hopefully is fantastic because in addition to switching over to Audacity 2.0, I'm now also using a brand new headset because my last one finally gave up the ghost and was turning my voice very monotone. It was not recording in multi-channel audio, even though that's what I was having it record as. So it sounded very mono, it sounded very robotic, and I could not do that. It started going in and out, and then I actually tried recording this episode, and then I listened to the audio as I went to go edit it, and I'm like, oh my god, that's terrible. What did I do to deserve this? And so I just canned that recording and went on. But that's why there has not been a Shining Force update for a while, because I ordered this headset off of Amazon, because, you know, Amazon gives good prices. Especially considering the fact that I could have bought the same headset for 5 times as much in a store. But the thing is, I'm going to be very leery of Amazon Super Saver shipping from now on, because it took every bit of the time that they allow for shipping. It's like, oh, it'll ship in 5 to 6 business days. It will take that many, it will take every bit of time. It didn't even ship out for the first 4 days after placing the order. Like, okay, that's silly. But, point is, I have the headset now. It's working. Really good audio. From what I can see from Audacity, it looks like it's going to be really good quality. I'm very happy with it. So, money well spent, even if it did take a little while. Alright, and I used Zephyrus on 2 people, which kind of killed its effectiveness, but I really don't want that Bloody Knight getting anywhere near my force. I don't like axe wielders. They always hit like a brick shithouse, and I don't want to mess with that. And there's more than enough bad guys around here to be completely thorough in my killing of everything. I have to say, Blessing looks really weird on bad guys. The light and the spinny and the... yeah, it weirds me out just a little bit. And we'll throw out a Zephyrus level 2. And it's gonna hit the same group, but it'll kill the Bloody Knight, which again is what we want. We want him to die. And dead Bloody Knight. And level 2 for Isabella. Fantastic. Well done, Isabella. Well done indeed. When did you get hit? Got Spark level 4. It's what, 20 MP? No, we're gonna just put you in the front so that you can absorb a hit. I was not paying attention at all as to when you got hit. And the gargoyles are coming out to play. Wolverine wants to have a word with you. They do kind of creep me out. They look creepy as sin. Hey, look! My Pegasus Knight wants to come say hi. Boom! Headshot. Oh, and now you're gonna gang up on my Pegasus Knight? Yeah, that's not gonna happen. You're going after Isabella. When the hero is right next to... What? What is with your crazy AI? And not the special I was hoping for. I was hoping to see the new dragon. I may not keep the dragon claw on him because it does lower his attack. The special attack is useful, but not as useful as it could be. So and why not? We're gonna go Blaze level 3 to make sure that gargoyle stays dead. I mean, we did 29 points of damage to Gom with a Blaze level 1. I'd be disappointed if that did. Okay, 41 damage. Holy shit, Proton. And he found a pair of Swift Boots. Fantastic. Not that I'm using Swift Boots, but hey. Alright, there's a bad guy somewhere in here. I think I can't reach him because there's someone in the way. So, what we're gonna do is we're gonna come over here, and we're gonna use an Arc Halberd. We're gonna kill the Skull Warrior, because he needs to die. That's a bit overkill, but hey, she leveled up from it. Why? Yeah, I'm gonna go with it. And now you're going to attack Cyclops with full swing. So I'm gonna need an aura for the bulk of the group. They're taking a little bit of damage. Alright, Jubei can't do anything right now. 1000 can do something. Before I do that, before I actually step foot on that section of land, I'm going to save it. Because I'm concerned that the second I set foot on that section of land, it'll trigger the thieves for the ruins. And that's something that I'm not going to miss. I'm not going to miss these ruins. And no level up for 1000. And didn't trigger the thieves, so that's good. Blue Dragon. Every time I see Blue Dragon, I keep thinking of, you know, the game for Xbox, Blue Dragon, the RPG. Haven't played it, seen a lot of good things about it. It's definitely on my wish list of games that I need to get, but have not acquired it as of now. And Zephyrus level 1 should take out the Bloody Knight. And then we can focus on getting over to the ruins. 51 damage. Now that's a single target spell, because it's a summon. 51 damage. I just did an AoE from Proton for 41. Proton's magic attack has definitely shot up. And yes, yes indeed, we're going to let that happen. Granted, I was expecting it to die. I can't hit everyone, can I? Yeah, I can. That's everyone that really needs it. Rowan, what are you doing? I don't know why, but this cat has developed an unnerving fascination for feet. It's a little weird. But I mean, my cats are a little strange. And it's like he'll just kind of walk up and put his paws on my feet and then just kind of sit there. kinda nuzzling. It's weird. Cats are freaking weird, man. Alright, so we're at 20 minutes. We'll go ahead and end this episode on my next turn. See where we can go from there. And, well, let's kill him first. Why not? I want things to die. Honesty levels up to 2, fantastic for her. So, yeah, now I'll go ahead and end it. Because I've got to take out these guys before I can deal with the ruin. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next installment. So till then, later everyone.